Hello and welcome back to the next episode of our Crusader Kings 3 series Carantania Rises with Kazimir, Count of Kranj. I hope you enjoyed the last episode as much as I did, and let's just jump right back into the way Kazimir is ruling his little county of Kranj and how everything is going. Our children, I haven't looked at Sleslava at the end of last episode, but I think Sleslava is also doing really fine. She's more on the line of being able to deal with people, which is interesting because she's an albino, so just by that she has a harder time dealing with people. But maybe that's the reason why she became so good at being at intrigue and diplomacy, because she has to adapt to being at the disadvantage just from her looks, from her skin color. So that might be a interesting thing to look at, or an interesting way to look at. But now, alone in the kitchen. Greetings, my lords. Justina, one of the cooks, says, I have your son Kazimir with me here. He promised to clean the pots in the cookery, you see. She draws in a sharp breath. But he nibbled all the food like a little rat and then fell asleep on a flour sack. He's due a hiding, if you ask me, but I'll leave him with ye to do with as he see fit. Sorry, I had really hard time to read this. This child is so unmotivated and lethargic, you could confuse him for a corpse. Yeah, you should treat Justina better. Which gives us more stress, but yeah, you should definitely treat your people around you, even if she's Czech. I think she should. I think it said Czech, but hey, it's also Czech is also Slavic, West Slavic. So hey, I think that fits. A strange authority. Of late, my courtiers seem to avoid me at all costs. I hear whispers that my bravery is mistaken for bloodlust, but that just means that I rule with a firm hand. It doesn't mean that I'm a monster. Does it? Yeah, no, we don't neglect our... I don't like this answer. I don't like any of this, honestly. He's diligent. He doesn't just go away from his duties. He does not want to just, you know, throw out the money. But I don't like this sentence. But I think I'm still going with this. I know we are even more into stress now, which gives us a severe health penalty. But we're still feeling fine, so that's fine. But yeah. We are... Kazimir is diligent. He has a very strong sense of duty. So he feels like his duty is to stay strong and stay there in this spot as the rock that holds back the waves that are foreign influence for Carantanian culture, I guess. Also, for those who didn't notice, I did rename Kranj into its Slovenian name, back from its German name. So I know a lot of people ask to rename stuff into the Slovenian names. As long as I can only do Kranj and Kamnik, I'm staying with this. I know Cili is Celia, so that's something we will change as soon as we're able to change this. But yeah. For now, that's the only change I could give you guys. Alright. Is struggling in life good? Okay. Vitan and Jaromira. Alright. You guys have a son. Oh, your son is Dragoslav. Nice. Is there any other new children? Anyone? No. Kos, Dragoslav. Alright. How about... Lutica, you are the wife of the other one, right? Yeah, she's too old now. They never got a child. That is sad, but hey. Alright, I overhear two courtiers having an interesting debate one day. You need to struggle a lot in life to become a better person, Ethan exclaims. How can you improve if you don't learn from adversity? Even ancient philosophers said as much. No, having fewer struggles in life would be better for a person, Jaromir counters. You say that because you live an easy life. Do you think that average slave or servant who toils day and night will ever achieve great success? But if they do well, it's thanks to the hard lessons of life. The only thing a life of constant struggle does is to make a person feel dejected, tired, and exhausted. To be content, patient, calm, relaxed, that is what the ancient philosophers said we should do instead of viewing life as a constant uphill struggle. Surely Count Kazimir agrees with me on this, right? Okay, we won't choose this because we gain stress because we're brave. Well, I don't neglect this option because of stress, but because we're brave, and I'm trying to go about this. Okay, if the game tells me something is against the way your character thinks, I won't do it. So in this case, this is not something a brave character would choose, so I won't choose it either on behalf of Kazimir. But yeah, I mean, a struggle does. Kazimir definitely thinks that struggle does make us stronger. Because he comes, like, look at the Carantanians. He believes that through all this struggle there will be a better time for his people, and he probably thinks that the struggle makes him stronger, because he probably never would have engaged in politics or like being more involved on how to govern the realm if it wasn't for the struggle the Carantanian people had to suffer. So yeah, I guess we'll side with Vitan here. Blood and Spit. Apparently Luitpold von Metz. Okay. Why is he here? Okay. Spit in my daughter Kazimir's food during dinner a few nights ago. Jesus. One of the cooks came upon Kazimir spitting in Luitpold's food in secret. That explains why Luitpold has been looking a bit green during dinner the last few times. She must have been spitting in Luitpold's food for days, that little sneak. Yeah, I don't think Kazimir likes deceitful. I think vengeful is more the thing to go. I think overall, because like with this whole situation of Carantanians being oppressed by the Germans, by the Bavarians here, I think vengeful is the way to go here. Which, like, our stress level is not looking good, but hey, sometimes life do be stressful. I think we all can relate to this. The Knight of the Griffin. Didn't I call this differently? Didn't I call this the Champion of Carantania or something? I think I called it the Champion of Carantania. There you go. Alright, he needs a successor. But we don't have a successor. Well, it is how it is. And now we have Sound Foundations. We gain 1 random skill point per friend, so that is 2. Yeah, looks good. And then in about no time, we will be a patriarch. And then again, I think I'm going to change over to the dynasty focus, or maybe the traditions focus. Amidst the myriad of faiths and traditions, true power lies dormant. Blood separates those. I mean, the founder. What does the founder do? Diplomacy, stewardship, intrigue, learning, fertility. A man can found immortality in the legacy of his own dynasty. Yeah. Visionary. Both paths to greatness and obscurity lie within the veil of infinite possibilities. Only the far-seeing know which one to take. I mean, we don't really want to be... Maybe I'll go down the duty focus then. We'll see. Let's become a patriarch first. Because after all, we are diligent, so the duty focus is nice, I think, is fitting. We are already okay. Do we have someone here now? Mayor Bernhard. Yeah, no, we don't want to appoint him as the successor. Decision available. Develop capital again. But this gives us stress. I don't think we can. We should take this now. I think we are stressed enough. Let's keep it for now. How much does it cost to upgrade? 237 gold. Wow, that's a lot. That is quite a lot. The hill farms, not so much. He has a daughter now. How many troops do you have? I'm debating. We are brave, right? And the rough terrain experts. Thing is, again, like, he has also the funds to get more troops in. Right? Ooh, okay. We are now in the high medieval era, apparently. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my spymaster Ismbur has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed at the council table. You as well. He's testing my limits, the others are sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. Let's do this as well. He lost opinion of us. Well, the Duke of he okay. This might open up an opportunity. But I can't. Can I claim liege title? We don't have. Okay, we don't have the prestige for this. How about Independence War? Honestly, I'd much rather be Duke. Well, I don't think there is a way unless we go independent. But then again, the the Emperor just is able to just put us back under his rule. Well, Defender of the Faith, we just had that with her daughter. And, yeah, don't be afraid. Oh, we're close. We're 1 point away from being overwhelmed by stress again. Or should we get more levies? Maybe we get some Spanish now. Would be a good idea. High Crown Authority. Okay, I don't think Kazimir is the one to actually make like give more crown authority to himself. I don't think so. She is selfless, he's selfless, self-interested situation. Yeah, fair. Yep. All right. And we get the last lifestyle. We have a hook on him. Because we're just okay. Well, then I guess we have to let it expire. Unlucky. But now we become a patriarch, which gives us fertility, stress loss is also nice, close family opinion, house opinion. Yeah. All right. And then we were going to change. Again, I think my land and the people under my care are my strength. I think one of these two will be the way to go. Although traditions and dynasty focus, I think one of these two. Question is though, culture and guest opinion. We don't care about the guests. Let's go to main focus here. On the other hand, he's diligent and he. Let's go. The bonds of loyalty that bind us. I mean, it's more of a. Yeah, let's go to main. Before I take forever to decide here, let's go to main. On Y37, even though she's homosexual, she gave us some nice amount of children. And Kazimir is old enough to be married off at some point. Srechan Mlaka. Oh. Sure, but matrilineal, please. And she is an intricate web weaver. Nice. And actually I should have probably not make it matrilinear just because of the houses. Just because we want more like houses, Carantanian houses, but hey. That was more of a gamer decision, but also, I mean, we are a patriarch. We want our family to grow as well, so I think taking him in our family might be the more interesting option here. I don't know. We'll see. He is a hasty looter, brute, yeah. And our daughter is not too bad herself, let's say. Irrigation. There are fair stretches of unsettled land in the county of Kranj, often blamed on unsuitable terrain. My friend Radovan has suggested that an irrigation project might make it arable and thereby valuable. I will design an aqueduct. We need a ditch and soil network. Development growth. And the aqueduct. Development growth and control strength. That was 20%, right? Yeah. Let's design the aqueduct. You got an unpressed claim on County of Laibach. Well, that's a shame because we are allied to him. Running over budget. My appointed assistant architect has come to me requesting that I spend even more on an aqueduct project in the county of Kranj. Surely you yourself can see that any construction project would be expensive under these conditions, my lord. Yes, I know we don't have the money just now, but we gained some money. And it's better in the long term. Up to the task. Some of my councillors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I'm complaining to Dorota when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Didn't we... I mean, we already have US managed domain. But hey. Troubled construction. Resources delivered to the wrong place, structures not matching what I had in mind. Which part of the order built an aqueduct the way I wanted is hard to follow. Yeah. Honestly, I'll go with this. He is diligent. He just does it himself now. We all went by stress, but hey, but the thing is completed as well, the aqueduct. Everything is wrong. The walls in this room are wrong, the floor is wrong, even the air itself is wrong. Why is it all wrong? Who has done this? Who has made everything wrong? So Kazimir, I don't want to kill my son. Squirrels in the wall? They did it. Lunatic. Nice. Nice, we are a lunatic now. I can't blame my son and kill my son. That's not an option, right? That is definitely not an option. Bringing life. I am present to witness the last stones being placed in my new aqueduct in the county of Kranj. My steward holds out a cup and catches the first few drops of flowing water before offering it to me. The ground is still hard and inhospitable and much work remains, but the water is fresh and will in time bring new life to the soil. As the rivulets become a stream, I reflect on all that my work has taught me. Even decades from now, we will reap the reward of this. Nice. And we already got a stewardship point here, and not avaricious. Architect, I think more administrative, right? To organize, administrate, and raise efficiency, Kazimir will get it done. The works of an experienced builder will stand for centuries. Also, you can use the claim throne scheme against your liege. Oh yeah, win that still. I forgot. Soon enough we won't be. So that now we can... Oh wait, it's a scheme, right? It's a scheme. Claim throne scheme. Did I just... Oh, because I'm just, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm just towards my own people. Right? I'm just towards my own people. Let's see how this goes. We are brave after all. We are brave after all. A weighty problem. I've been aware of Radovan's eyes on me all evening as we eat, but it's as I continue to pick at my first dish, as the next courses queue up, that his fist strikes the table suddenly. I can't let this go on any longer, he shouts at me. I can't sit here and watch you waste away, Kazimir. I brittle somewhat, but it's hard to look indignant behind the mounting pile of dishes. Maybe I don't find too much time to eat, but it's a time-consuming business running a county. Yeah. You know what, Radovan? You're right. Rocky Road. It's a fresh, sunny day, and I can see the sweat dripping off Radovan's chin as he continues to encourage me forward. The sack of rocks on my back groans under the weight, and I do too as I throw it down over the line in dirt that Radovan had drawn with a stick. He claps his hands together delightedly. He's looking stronger already. I think it's time to move on to something a bit bigger. I know they're currently conducting drainage works in the next field over and could use some help. Otherwise, if you're feeling brave, there's a copse of trees just over the crest that they are logging in. What do you think? Bring me an axe. We are brave. Oh no. Swiping on timber. Felling trees is dangerous business for someone as inexperienced as myself. Even being overseen by Radovan's watchful eye, the combination of my lack of awareness and exertion has already resulted in a few close shaves. Wedging my axe into the wood of a nearby log, I pause to take a drink from my flask. Radovan approaches me, his own axe slung over his shoulder. I think you're ready to take on something a bit bigger, he says, cheerily, and indicates with his axe. The tree being pointed to is a towering hardwood, and I eye it warily as my aching muscles tense in anticipation. We are diligent and we are brave. How hard can it be? Why are we suddenly fat? Oh, we're buff. Okay, never mind. I thought... No, we have become obese. Why have we become obese? Alright. In fine fettle. With my task completed, I bid farewell to the peasants I had been working alongside with Radovan. They cheerily waved me off, completely unsuspecting as to my noble origins, and returned to my usual lodgings. Though my muscles are sore, I feel flush with strength and vitality. Spying a large basin of water on the other side of the room, I haul myself to my feet and approach it. Taking off my shirt in the flicker of the candlelight, I regard myself in the water's reflection. I do owe it all to Radovan, definitely. I still don't know why we're obese all of a sudden. And it doesn't even show here. So that is interesting. Oh, because, okay, I see now. We are obese, but we're also strong. Okay. Sure. Alright, before we go into this declaration of rulership, I will end this very episode because we are at the end of this part again. And very interesting story evolving here with Radovan. But hey, we're obese and strong, so that's, I guess, something going for us. Anyways, I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you so much for watching this episode and for enjoying the ride, and see you next time. Bye bye.